evening.
Good evening, Mr. President.
Thank you very much. We've got it's good to see such a great crowd here tonight. For the benefit of those that haven't been here before, when we have these Wednesday club nights, we have a brief bit of update on what athletic activities have been going on and what the results were. So bear with us whilst we go through that. Now, for the benefit of the hundreds, or if not the tens of people who will watch this online in the next week, I'm going to just gently pan the camera around the room so they can see that I wasn't actually talking to myself. And then I'll be asking people to send me a list of spot the names. Right, so moving on to the serious stuff. It's been another busy weekend of athletics. Starting off at the international level, of course, we had the Diamond League in Birmingham, where Dina won the 100 metres in a pretty good time, 11:11. I mean, I don't think that's a terribly fast track, that sprint track, because neither the men's nor women's 100 metres was that quick relative to what people could do. And Adam Jamili was also in action, and he clocked a pretty respectable 10:38, even though he was down the field a little bit. So that was good. At Loughborough, there was an international meeting which consisted of the GB juniors, a team from the National Athletics League, Loughborough University and some others. And across all that lot, we had 20 athletes competing. We got a 1-2 in the 800 metres with Angus Harrington winning it in 1:50.51, and following him home very, very close behind was young Sam Reardon with 51.18. Jahisa Thomas won the ladies triple jump with a 13.39. So those were the... and I think Becca Walton won the ladies javelin as well with a 54.75. And there were a few other people there as well. In the high jump, Kalichi Agucha leapt 2 metres 16. Ben Hawkes threw a PB in the hammer of 69.88 for third place. And there were PBs for Faith Akin Bileji and Louise Evans over 200 metres with 23.68 and very close again behind 23.70 respectively. In Manchester, we had the Great Manchester 10K. Scott Overall was running there. He did a time of 29.49, so broke 30 minutes for the 10K, which isn't bad because there's a number of us here who have difficulty breaking 30 minutes for 5K, so that's quite impressive. He was in 18th place. And over in America, Joseph Ellis threw a PB in a club record of 74.52 for the hammer. So I don't think there's been a week when I haven't had a club record to announce. It's been amazing. Looking to the youngsters, the YDL was back in action with the lower age group, the under 13s and the under 15s, over at Bracknell. And this time, having narrowly lost the first match to Reading, we won the second match by 536 points to Reading's 497. So that was good. And we had 16 A string first places and 9 B string wins as well. That was good. Notable performances: Rio McCausland did the 100 metres, 11.6. Again, Ryan Rennie was close behind, 11.8. Ellis Ibrahim threw the javelin out to 47.59 for an under 15. That's pretty good going. There were wins in the under 15 girls for Chisholm Boniface, and Alicia Furler clocked 41.4 for the 300 metres for second spot. Megan Barlow won the A string 800 metres and also won the B string in the 300 metres, I think that was. So that was good. On Sunday, we had the Southern Athletic League at Gillingham. I don't have detailed results for that. Provisionally, we finished 6 points behind Norwich, but that was before they added in the officials' points. So it could be another occasion when the officials win the match. This time I had nobody throwing anything at me, just trying to jump on top of me. I think they called it the triple jump, I think. So I'll give you more information on that next week. Park run news, we had 39 athletes at 18 venues. Furthest away this week was Paul Ross Davis, who ran at Edinburgh. Now he's in the same age group as me, and he ran 21:37 with an age grade percentage of 82.6%. I mean, that is absolutely amazing. I would also, whilst we're talking about that sort of age grading, Bob Minting, who's a regular runner at Exeter, he ran 22:35 there, which was at 80.7%. We had one first place out of all those runs, Katie Murray at Bromley. We had 4 second places, Steve Howe at Bromley in a PB of 17:59. I'm not sure whether that's a parkrun PB or a Bromley PB, but probably much the same because Bromley's quite a fast course. Arthur Stavis was second at South Norwood, and Millie Smith at Cannon Hill Birmingham was second. Abby Jones Sutcliffe did a PB at Sutcliffe. Abby Jones did a PB at Sutcliffe of 18:34, and just 14 seconds behind her in third place was Jessica Keane. So tonight we've had the Paris Handicap, so I'm going to pass across to Dick to give us the results of that.
Okie doke. Right. Well, tonight we tried an experiment. We decided to have a new route starting and finishing here, which everyone seems to think it worked okay. So thank you very much to the marshals who volunteered to go out far away and marshal the route. Alice Pratt helped, but she was a bit overzealous and she tried to direct Bernard to... She insisted he went through the gate and did the part, and you just wanted to go out for a little jog, didn't you, Bernard, on your own? And it was great to see some of our juniors come along tonight and support the event, apart from one junior, James Shaw, who had the handicap over well and truly. So congratulations, James. And the first three tonight, Lewis Brook took third in the handicap, Ian Scott was second, and James Shaw, congratulations once again, was a convincing winner. Times on the night, Lewis Brook ran an incredible 15:59, so many congratulations, Lewis. Consider I started you 13:15 after the first runner and you still managed to come third. That's some exceptional running. Ian Scott ran the second fastest time, 16:54, and James Shaw yet again ran the third fastest time, 17:10. In the ladies, Molly Shaw ran the fastest time, 20:14. Faye Scott, 22:36. And again, one of our newer runners, Lily Beaton, 22:55. So after two events, I'll start on 10th position. James Winborn, 12 points. Faye Scott, 13. Maz Turner, 14. Charlie Hay, 15. Oliver Stone, 16. Hang on. Hang on. Let's read me right list. There we go.
Take your respect.
I'll start from Faye Scott. Faye on 15, Barry Weatherall 15, Oliver Stone 16, Ian Scott 22, James Shaw 24, John Turner 26, Lewis Brook 27, and edging ahead, still celebrating Bromley's great win on Sunday, Steve Everton with 28 points.
Thanks, Dick. I just remembered, whilst I don't have detailed results from the Southern Athletic League, what I was pleased to see was another one of John Wakeman's protégés, young Oscar Whitcomb, who's an under 15, isn't he? Under 17 now. He's 15. He cleared 4 metres for the first time, 4:10 he got to, so it's a great performance from him. Catching up, Ben Platt. Oh, Alice has gone, hasn't she? Now, last week's bonus ball was won by Stan Ridgewell, but he's away on the cruise, so he'll never miss it. Stan, oh, you may be watching this, of course, I suppose, getting away now. Right, so actually, before we close, Rob Steve, would you like to give an update on
Yes,
on Rob's
yes.
Rob's funeral?
Turn around.
Yeah.
Thanks. Right. Well, really touched by everyone who said they're coming to Rob Brown's funeral on the 6th of June. Now, if there's anyone here who thinks they haven't told me directly that they're coming, I've got 39 names here. But if anyone thinks they still need to tell me, then please let me know. In fact, anyone watching the broadcast as well. Just a couple of points. I spoke to his wife Brenda. You know, there's people want to know flowers or donations if they wish to. Brenda's wish is actually for people to donate to the running club. There is also a hospice, which was fabulous in looking after Rob in his final days, but many of you know there's a Zero to Heroes group where Rob was equally a very prominent member. They have a Facebook giving page, and they have been very generous in raising money for the hospice. So I can give details of the hospice. It's a Barnabas Hospice in Worthing, or we are going to try to set up a...
I'll post the link for both sites on the,
Yes,
on,
so there'll be
on the
just
social
giving
media,
pages
yeah.
set up. Just a point, Dave Beadle, who's not here this evening, has said that he is driving down. He has 3 spaces in his car, so if anyone is looking or wants to double up on transport, then please contact Dave. I will be trying to post a map showing simplistic directions as to how you get from the crematorium to Rob's house where the wake will be. If anyone is not coming to the wake, then perhaps let me know, because purely for numbers. And it is suggested that where Rob lives, it's on a side road but very close to the front, and there's lots of parking restrictions because it's the summer season. The easiest place to park is actually, there's a Waitrose in Rushtington, which is 5 to 7 minutes walk from his house, and I think it's free parking for 3 hours. So if anyone is driving to the wake, then that might be the best place to park. Okay, thanks very much.
Thanks, Rob. Is there any other news? Oh, Mr. Pontifex, you want to do a draw using the latest sophisticated electronic...
Well, it's quite important if you do a draw, you actually bring the numbers with you. Unfortunately, I've left the numbers at home.
And actually, this is a trend here, because I don't know whether you want to relate to them the story of your park run on Saturday, where you extended the run to closer to 4 kilometres, 6 kilometres.
I obviously thought that 3 miles wasn't enough, so I added half a mile on by mistake. Yeah, but last time this happened, I rang my wife, who drew the numbers. But I thought it would be a bit embarrassing if she drew out some family numbers. So what I'm going to do is do a random number selection on my... Now this is for 75 quid, and I'm now pressing the button. And I have got 295.
295. Well, he's here tonight.
Ooh.
He keeps winning the bonus ball. Yes, Dennis Lurie.
Obviously a very popular winner.
Yeah.
Right, and now this is for 50 quid. And it's 150.
150. 150. Sure whether he's... don't think I've seen him tonight. Ian Kaiser.
Yeah, no, okay. Yeah.
We won a couple of weeks ago, actually.
Oh.
A month ago. And this final one is for 25 quid. 37.
37. Well, he's definitely not here. In fact, nobody's seen him for years. Mike Shepherd.
Oh yeah, we know where he is though. Top of Box Hill.
Okay. Next month the June draw, and that will be a bumper draw for 300, 100.
Ooh. Right. Yeah, and you'll have the balls.
I'll remember to bring the ball.
Okay, thank you, Tony. Yeah. Other news, Richard? Did you have something?
Yes, I mentioned last week we had the Bromley Primary Schools Championship last week, and I think the future of the younger members of the club is going to be helped because the talent is on show in year 3 and 4, and the numbers of children taking part. It must be a record. I think we had 1,410 competitors in the 4 races. And when we think of some of our most prominent current members, people like Sam Reardon, Dina, and many, many more, Michael Skinner, over the years we've had. So we're feeding into the club, and let's hope that when those children get to year 5 and 6, they'll join. We had a really good crop last year. But I'd particularly like to thank Grace Scopes, who, despite the fact we had such a busy weekend of activities, managed to get about 25 hares. So it was absolutely fantastic to see so many people of all ages, from veterans right through to under 13s, helping out. It was a fantastic event. The weather helped, but really great event again.
Thanks, Richard. So, talking of helping out, there's still a need. We still like to have some more officials. I know I've mentioned it a number of times, but on Sunday, Gillingham, for instance, there were parents along there. They joined in and helped. They enjoyed it. It's not difficult, so don't hesitate, even just to give it a try, and either contact myself or John Hubbard. And then the other vacancy, as it were, that we've got at the moment, important one, is the press officer. And there's a sort of an outline of what that involves on the social media, so have a look at that. So if that's it, I will say until next week, good night.